Well, we'd better go. The truant coughs will sniff us out like a pack of bloodhounds.
Well, don't let me stop you. I wouldn't want to interfere with your, education. Don't forget, 22.
Is that some kind of code like 10-4?
Don't ask. Hello? Yes, this is J.C. Forbes. Yes, my son has my permission to borrow against my card. Yeah, he could be over at the bank in 15 or 20 minutes to pick up the money. But no one said I had to be there in person to sign for it. I have a meeting. Could I give him a note? I'd be happy to sign it and everything. Well, thanks anyway. I'm dead.
You lost money playing cards again, didn't you?
Yep.
That's why that guy was here.
All right again.
What did he mean by 22?
That's how much I owe him. $2,200.
Dollars?
Yeah, I know. It's huge.
Well, maybe you can get it from Mike or Sonny.
No, they tell my dad in 2 minutes, and he's already told me to solve my own problems. Emily, if I go to my dad now, he'll never respect me.
Yes, he will. He'd give you anything you wanted if you just asked him for it. Your dad's really cool.
It's a $2,200 poker debt, okay? No dad's gonna be sympathetic to that. It goes against all basic nature of parenting.
Here.
What?
Take this. The pawn shop will give you a lot for it.
Emily, isn't this the ring Alan and Monica gave you for your birthday? No, I can't take that.
Well, listen, they'll never even notice it's missing. And if they ask, then I'll just tell them I lost it. Here, come on.
No, you keep it. I mean, thanks and everything, but it means a lot to you.
True, but Lucky, how are we ever gonna get that money?
I don't know. I'd better figure it out fast. You know, my dad says when you have to take, go where it won't be missed.
Your dad said that?
Pretty much. That's what he meant. Besides, I don't have any other choice right now.
So you mean like somebody really rich?
Super rich. Gee. I wonder who that could be.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Lucky. You want to steal from the Quartermains?
Well, do you have a better idea? I mean, Emily, they're the richest people in town, and you have a key to their house.
That just doesn't feel right.
Stealing is a way of life over there. I mean, Edward, didn't he steal L&B from Lois and Brenda?
Lucky, that's totally different.
Well, not really. I mean, he took something that didn't belong to him. And what we're doing, that's not even as bad, because we're going to give it back.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. And Emily, you shouldn't think of this as stealing. It's more like borrowing. And it's not like it's not for something important. No, this is an emergency.
Couldn't we just tell your dad? Wouldn't that be so much
There's
easier?
no way. Okay, I'm going to die before I lay this on him. I might die anyway.
That's not going to happen. That guy, he wouldn't really hurt you, would he?
Yeah, he might. I mean, Harper might seem like a nice guy, but don't be fooled by him. Sonny's right, he's dangerous.
Lucky. Sorry.
Listen, you better go, okay?
No, wait.
Bell's gonna ring in a few minutes. I need to stay here and just figure out what I'm gonna do.
Lucky, I can't go to school without you. I mean, what happens if he comes back? Okay. If we go up to the house now, Monica and Alan won't be there. I'm not sure about the others, though.
We'll be real quick. In and out like a shot.
But you can't tell anybody. Not even after we give it back.
I swear. Okay.
Okay. I know the perfect thing we could borrow. They won't even notice it's missing.
Cool.
How was Tommy?
He's fine. It was just a misunderstanding. What is this that I hear about a tryst?
Oh, it's completely fabricated, of course.
Wow.
Is that you in the photo?
Yeah, but it's obviously a composite made to look like we're a couple.
Do you recognize the woman?
No, I've never seen her before.
Look again.
Laura?
What? Give me that.
Didn't he get any points for having great taste in women?
It's not a composite, by the way.
I took the picture the other day when we were all together.
Now, see? It's innocent enough until you put the headline there. Hot romance between sex-crazed councilman and randy campaign manager. You see how easy it is?
See, I wouldn't know how to fight something like that, especially when so many people already doubt me. I'll get it.
That might be about Tommy.
So I say we go on the offensive with this image thing.
I agree, as soon as we can.
Well, look, we don't have to give him Superman, just somebody who's solid and committed.
It's a lot to accomplish in a few short weeks.
Well, if it were up to me, I'd get him married. Now.
No problem. All we need is a willing bride and groom.
They already are. Once they realize it's the only way to solve their PR problem, what's to stop them from setting a date? They can announce it on Veronica's show.
Back up. There's no way we're going to get a wedding announcement this afternoon.
Why?
Because Simone's told me a couple of things, and, well, they have a lot to work out.
They're still in love, though, aren't they?
Yeah, very much.
Well, then let's whip out a shotgun and see if anybody salutes.
Now, Tommy is fighting to defend my honor. What's next?
You blame me. Well, I suppose you have a right.
This is not about blame. What has to happen now is that I protect Tommy.
From his mother's ex-boyfriend?
Ain't love a pain?
Is that the follow-up question to when did you stop beating your wife?
No, sir, it's a prelude to a great, if slightly bizarre, idea. Go ahead, tell him.
What do you think about getting married?
No.
I told you they'd love it.
Our intentions were good.
You know, we just thought the timing was great.
Maybe for the campaign, but that's about it. I just came from school. Tommy was in a fight this morning because some kids were taunting him. They said that his mother is going to marry a crook.
Simone's first concern has to be Tommy. I'm sorry.
So am I.
I'm going to get back to the hospital. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Hang in there, Justus.
Tommy's going to be okay.
You can expect to read about it in tomorrow's paper. Ex-girlfriend's son, caught in schoolyard brawl. To hell with all of it.
He's in trouble.
See, these are them. They're all over the house in every single room. Monica says they're really, really valuable, and she gets offered tons of money all the time for them.
Who would want them?
People like antique dealers, collectors. There's another one right there.
Oh, hey, go check it out.
Yeah, okay. Wait. There.
Get off my back, Ned.
You can't send him out without any money.
I'm not sending him anywhere. Let him come back here, back home, where he belongs, and start behaving himself.
You're not going to move on this one, are you?
The decision is cast in stone.
Wrong.
I beg your pardon.
I'm not letting you out of here until you change your mind.
Then we'll rot in here together.
Hey, you look terrific.
Well, looks can be deceiving because I feel terrible. This is the first time that I've thought about giving up the campaign.
Oh, Justus, please, don't do that. There's so much at stake here.
Laura, I don't know how to fight this without hurting the people that I love the most.
Well, if it'll help, I promise you I will do everything in my power to keep Simone and Tommy out of the press.
No, this is exactly what happened to my father. And his family was hurt. I think I would have learned my lesson.
Maybe we should postpone this interview today.
No, I'm going on. Want to do it.
You're not in the best frame of mind. Why don't I call Veronica Bowles? We can set it up for another time when you're feeling a little bit better.
No. I'm going on. I need to tell the truth.
You expect me to roll over and allow my grandson to dictate the code of behavior in this house? Never. He knows the importance of showing respect. He's known it since he was a baby.
He doesn't know anything, Grandfather. That's the point.
You know, AJ is right. You're indulging Jason out of guilt. If it hadn't been for you, none of this would happen in the first place. We wouldn't have motorcycles crashing through the doors, and this house wouldn't be in a constant state of chaos. You want to give him the moon because you are responsible for this whole damn mess to begin with.
I am not.
Huh?
Look. I wasn't speeding. Lay the blame on the deer who came out of nowhere on a dark, icy road if you have to place it anywhere, which has nothing to do with this discussion.
I'm not having a discussion.
All I'm asking is that you treat Jason with a little respect. And that has nothing to do with my guilt.
Very informative, Councilman. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for the opportunity to express my point of view.
Do you have any last thoughts you'd like to leave for your many political opponents?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I would like to say that there is that voice that does say to me that the most expedient thing to do would be to hand in my resignation, to give up the fight, pack in my marbles, look for another arena, one where personal integrity is recognized and valued.
Oh, please tell me he's not going to throw it all away.
That voice could never be loud enough or convincing enough to steer me from a path that I know is mine. It's the same path of service that my father followed. It is the same path of service that my grandmother followed. It is the same legacy of service that lives on at Bradley Ward House. So, no. No matter what that voice says, no matter what my many political opponents say, Justus Ward does not go quietly.
Thank you, Councilman Ward.
Well, thank you.
This is Veronica Bowles, around Port Charles. Okay, that's a wrap, guys. Nice interview, Councilman. Except for we never touched on that little side project of yours.
Side project?
That stake you wanted to drive through Damien Smith's heart?
We're going to have to hurry along. You won't believe how packed your schedule is. Thank you so much. It was wonderful.
I wanted to tell you how much I enjoy your show. I watch it all the time.
Well, thank you.
Hey, perhaps you'd like to do an interview with me sometime. I happen to own one of the hottest spots in Port Charles. Luke's. Maybe you've heard of it?
Yes.
Huh? Well, I could be persuaded.
Yes, well, that sounds great. Let's talk.
There's my card.
Well,
give me a call.
You. I will.
Well, I think it went well.
Think again, pal.